Hi everyone, this is P0kerDot. Thank you for joining the P0kerDot Project. Streaming is more than just video games. It is an art form of a mixture of entertainment and chat interaction. I made this video to introduce a few streamers and their stories, so we can get a behind-the-scenes interview to learn more about their journey. As you may or may not know, I made a streaming struggles and confession video. I wanted to bring some variety to the story. So, I decided to reach out to a few streamers to answer a few questions.
My name is Gina. I stream with She Games So Cute. My Instagram is also She Games So Cute. I've been streaming since November 2020. Thanks to Corona, I decided to start it. What was the hardest thing about streaming in the beginning? I believe it was becoming affiliated. Most definitely that was a little struggle. I was blessed with an amazing Discord family that taught me about the importance of building a community, which is something that I learned early on, and I was blessed to learn early on. Something I learned about myself: I'm not as shy as I thought. I'm rather pretty comfortable in front of the camera. I stream on my PlayStation with a capture card running through a PC, and I have not tried to stream any other way. Advice to new streamers would be to be yourself, number one, most definitely. Make sure you talk to chat, engage with anyone that pops in, because they took time out of their day to see you, so it would be nice if you said something back. Networking is the key. Open up an Instagram, open up a Twitter, try to network, bring followers in from there. For me, it's about 80% fun and 20% worry. I don't usually worry while I'm streaming. I'm enjoying my time and my fans and my followers. But definitely when I get that email at the end, I go over the numbers and contemplate what could I do better next time. Things that get me stoked to continue to stream would be fixing my overlay, adding some new cheer points, anything to that sort to make it more exciting to log back on and share something new with your followers. What do I love about the community? I love how welcoming everyone has been. I truly am blessed to have all my followers and subs. I'm so happy I started streaming. You have no idea, because I would have never met all these amazing people. So really, the community is just off the charts amazing. Anyone starting to get into streaming, they'll see it for themselves. And that's it. It's been a short journey, but I'm excited to grow more. Thank you so much for choosing me.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Chris, and online I go by the name Frizzle. I got that name from one of my favorite bands' album called Frizzle Fry. It's kind of a random name, but hey, I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, I've been streaming for about 5 months, and the first couple of months were just learning how to use the programs, how to like use the capture card, and just literally understanding how to be a streamer. After that, I was hammering away at streaming a lot more, and I do it on a more consistent basis. So the main thing for me that was really difficult in the beginning was getting the party chat to go through OBS and be heard in my stream. Apparently, when you're using the PlayStation and a headset is plugged into the controller, the audio is routed to the headset, not through stream. So I don't know how long I spent, but it was way too long. I eventually figured it out, and my solution was to get an Astro mix amp, had the optical cord plugged into my PlayStation, and then get another another stereo cord to plug into the capture card, so I can get at least clean audio. And that was the way I figured that out. The second issue I had was my mic. My mic just sounded horrible on stream. It was either too low or it was either too loud. After searching Google, I figured the best way to fix this was to EQ my voice and get plugins and all that stuff, and eventually it worked. My stream quality is a lot better than what it was in the beginning. The best piece of advice that I came across, and I'm pretty sure it was off of a YouTube video or some sort of Reddit post, but it was to simply focus on yourself. Be concerned about yourself. Do not worry about what other streamers are doing, other content creators are doing, because at the end of the day, you came into this for yourself. And when you start focusing on other people, you start doubting yourself. You start thinking like, man, I'm not doing what they're doing. I don't see the results that they're doing, and it gets you down. And you can literally see it in your face when you're streaming. You know, you're not into it, you're not happy about it, and that's the most important thing, is to be concerned about yourself. And don't get me wrong, it is perfectly fine to get inspiration from other streamers, but it has to be in the form of a positive affirmation for yourself. And you can't have these negative thoughts when you're looking at these other people. And it needs to be all with positivity and intent on bettering yourself. I've learned quite a bit about myself. I can say the one thing I have learned is that I talk pretty fast, and I need to slow that down, because I've had people come to my stream and probably give me like the what the hell did you just say face? And that's perfectly fine, I understand. But as I've started to stream more, I've been more conscious about talking a lot slower and a lot more clearer, because it can be difficult sometimes when you're in the moment and really getting into the game and getting into the interaction. I started streaming on my PlayStation 4, and we're talking like the most basic streaming you can get. I was just streaming off the PlayStation itself, no computers, no nothing, no OBS, none of that stuff. It was just straight up raw gameplay off my PlayStation 4, and I was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I doubt that many people watched, but at least I was doing it, and I thought that was pretty cool. There was a weird period where I stopped streaming for like about a month. I was a little discouraged that I couldn't secure the PS5, and all these graphics cards were coming out because I wanted to build a PC, and none of it was happening. So I stopped for that month, and I was really reevaluating if I wanted to do this. And then Best Buy released the 3060 Ti. I went on the app that morning. You know, I was prepared to take the L. I didn't think I was gonna get it. And lo and behold, I got lucky. I was able to purchase that graphics card. And from that point on, I was just getting more computer equipment and all that stuff until I finally got all the parts, and I built my PC, and ever since then I have been using my PC to stream and play off of. Some advice I'd have for other people starting out was give it a try on a minimal level of a budget. Just kind of like get the feel of what it would be like to stream. And see if it makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you want to be happy at what you're doing. Even if this is a hobby, you're trying to put all your eggs in this basket, see if you actually enjoy this, because it might not be for everybody. You might not like being on camera, you might not like having to interact with people, you might not, there's a variety of things you might not like. So I think the best thing is just to test it to see if you do enjoy it, because it can be a long road or it can be a short road. I do have fun majority of the time. I think there's a distinction between having fun as a streamer and having fun as a gamer. Having fun as a gamer, I believe, is having fun with the game you're playing. You're enjoying the game you're playing. You're finding a competitiveness to it that you like. As a streamer, yeah, it does get hard, because your goal is to get followers, be that guy to like really put on a show, and that can be a little hard because not all the time you want to flip on that switch to entertain. There's times you just want to chill and relax and just enjoy the game casually. I think for me, the main factor that motivates me to continue doing this is the the possibilities. Streaming has many paths you can take. You know, there's cooking streams, there's obviously gaming streams, there's dancing streams. It's crazy the amount of categories that are going on Twitch, and you can capitalize on any of these categories if you have the will to do it, the passion for it, and just simple want. You want this, and that's part of my motivation, is that I want this. I think the pretty cool thing about the Twitch community is everyone's kind of on the same page. They want to help each other at the same time, you know, obviously helping themselves out. But overall, everyone is really nice. Everyone has like the same goal, and they help each other achieve these goals in a variety of ways. And besides that, helping each other out, it's meeting people too. You know, there's people that I've met that I didn't think I'd ever be friends with, and here we are exchanging messages back and forth, getting to know them on a deeper level. And I think it's really cool, especially what's going on in today's age. You know, we got a pandemic going on, people are inside their house, there's a lack of communication among people, and I think this community is a great tool for communication. And to wrap it up, that's a little bit about myself. I'm actually looking forward to doing more of these videos with Dot, and just getting to know you guys a lot more and on a better level. And anytime you guys want to join my stream, go ahead. If I'm on, I'm on. If not, you can look at some past VODs. We'll get it going. I'll catch you guys later.
Hi, I'm WATCHHOLLIE. I am a horror game streamer. I stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. On Thursdays, I do movie nights in my Discord, and Sundays I play with my viewers. I'm doing the A to Z challenge right now, so I'm playing all of my games in alphabetical order. I have 101 of them. I'm on B right now, 15, and it's March. We started in January, so it's definitely been a tall task, but I'm ready to take it on. My first ever stream was March 23rd, so I have been streaming for 11 months and a few weeks. I'm almost at my 1 year on Twitch. I think the most difficult part about streaming at the very beginning was learning how to become discovered and just how do people come across your stream. I think what helped me grow more was finding my niche. I am a horror game streamer, so I play scary games, and I think people really latched onto that. And I'm super positive and wholesome as well, so kind of the juxtaposition of like horror games and then like my bubbly personality, I think people latched onto. So I think I started growing because of that. What have I learned about myself with streaming? I guess for me personally, I think what I started streaming, I just thought I'd be good at it, and then I learned about myself is that that's not actually why I stream anymore. And I think I've learned that I really just want to build people up and make people feel like they can come onto my channel and feel like they have a home. And I wish I had that when I was growing up in middle school or in high school, and I could just be myself, and I have this person that would accept me for who I am. So I think my morals changed a little bit about why I stream. I started streaming with my PlayStation and a MacBook Pro. Since the MacBook Pro is awful for streaming, and also the PS4 wasn't super great either, I switched to a PC, and with my community's help, we were able to get a PC and start playing PC games. And so now I'm more of a PC gamer, but I sometimes go and play on my PS4 now, but not the Mac. I do not stream on the Mac anymore. I think advice that I would give other streamers that are just starting out is to get a webcam and get a good lighting system. I think a lot of people don't focus on the image as much as they should. And then next comes the microphone. I think if you don't want to show your face, that's totally fine, but it's hard to stand out amongst all the other thumbnails if you don't have a webcam, and if you have cool like RGB lights and a cool background and you look like a fun person just through the thumbnail, then people are more willing to click on. If you have just like a boring background and you look like every other streamer playing Call of Duty, then like what's gonna make you stand out? So have good lighting, have people see your face, because that's really why they're coming on. They want to connect with someone. So if they can connect with you and if you look fun, then they're probably gonna have a good time. Are you having fun all the time, or can you feel when it gets hard? I think for me, I'm 11 months into streaming, and I have an absolute blast pretty much every single night. There are some nights that I really want just to take a day off. I started 7 days a week, every single day, and that was a lot, and I was definitely feeling some burnout near the end, especially when I got into a relationship. And I think pandemic was super great because I really didn't have anything else to do, and so, but then I started a job, like, so yeah, I feel like I definitely feel when it gets hard, but at the end of the day, when I hit start stream, I have a great time because my community is there. And I think I've quote unquote made it, in a sense that as soon as I go on, it doesn't have to be a lot, but I have those people that mean so much to me, and they really are my best friends, even though I've never met them, but that's what Twitch is. So yeah, I think every single moment when I stream, I have a wonderful time because I've kind of built that into my streaming. I'm not playing games that I don't want to play. I'm not like forced into one category, things like that. I'm really just kind of doing me, and I think that's what the biggest part. But yeah, before stream, sometimes I'm like, I'm so exhausted, because I'm a late night streamer. I start at 8 p.m. my time and go until 1 a.m. and that's a lot every day. But just, yeah, take care of yourself, and don't be afraid to take days off. I think each person has their own personality and who they are when they stream. You have a lot of people that are really laid back and don't really talk a lot, and then you have people like myself that talk a bunch, and I'm a freaking speed runner of just chatting in Twitch, and I think each one has validity. And I don't think everyone has to be super excited, because you have a lot of people that's their niche of being laid back and calm. Because I know a lot of people come on my stream and they're like, this is too much. This is too much energy for like 11 p.m. at night. And I don't totally get that. I think personally for me, my personality is just who I am. And I'm really peppy, and I talk a lot, and I talk fast, and I'm wholesome. And so I just act who I am, and I don't try to put on really a show, and so yeah, so I don't have to keep anything up. I don't have to I don't have to be energetic, and that's okay. So whatever personality you have, just run with it, and people will find you and like you because you're just being your authentic self. I think for me, what I love about my community and the community of, I guess, Twitch, is that you find really cool people, and everyone has their own story and their own talents, and the more that I get to know my community, the more in awe I am of them. I have a lot of community events, and we all Skype each other or Discord call each other, and yeah, it's really cool that they really just want to build you up and support you and be there for you. And I was not expecting that from Twitch. I really wasn't. I was expecting just really mean people. And you'll definitely get those mean people for sure. But at the end of the day, like, my community supports me wholeheartedly. And I honestly feel like they're my best friends. Like, I don't share a lot of personal information with people in my real life, but I share everything with my community because I feel so close to them. Streamers themselves, they condone what kind of community that they have, so they kind of bring it together. So if you have a toxic streamer, there's going to be toxic people that are in your chat. So be careful. Like, whatever, like, how you act is how your community is going to act. So I try and act as wholesome and positive and upbeat as possible, and I attract those type of people because they also want to be uplifted, and I uplift them, and vice versa. But hopefully I'll see you guys around for sure.
I started to stream last April. I think it was April. And it was mainly because I was bored, and then I realized that I can just stream directly from my PlayStation 4. I think at the beginning, most difficult was to keep talking, because you just cannot be silent and think that people will find it entertaining. So it was really difficult to have this kind of like radio broadcaster mentality where you keep talking all the time. So that was the challenging thing. But then I just started to talk about the things that I see on the game and if there was no people at chat. So it is very difficult to keep talking even when there is nobody around. I didn't really look any advice. I was like, I just started to stream and I was just doing my own thing, and I was doing it out of fun because I was bored and I got kind of addicted, but I never looked for any advice or how to grow. And I think that I have found my audience mainly because of Instagram, that people find me through there and then they maybe follow and maybe later they subscribe. But like for me it has been Instagram where people find me most. I have maybe learned about myself that I'm kind of lazy person and that kind of person who really cannot follow any timetables. Like I tried to set up a timetable for my streams, but I failed because I don't really like rules. I'm kind of like I do things when I feel like doing them. For example, meaning that I only stream when I feel like. So if I don't feel like, I will just skip my stream and not do it. So I haven't started like very randomly stream, and it works better for me than having a strict schedule. And also I have found out that I actually hate new technology and learning new things what comes to setting up things. So I'm pretty sure that I will never ever have a PC for my streams because it's difficult to set the things up and have multiple monitors and things like that. I only stream directly from my consoles, and I actually enjoy it that I can just log in and press a button and it starts the stream, and that works for me. It's the easiest way for me to do it, and I don't need to think about the technical sides of things. So I'm kind of a lazy person. That's what I have learned. Yeah, I started with PlayStation 4 and that's what I use mostly. Sometimes I play also from my Xbox One, but I don't know, I'm more PlayStation girl. So the Xbox is only for retro games that I really enjoy playing and that I want to play again. But mostly it's my PlayStation. And no, I have not tried any other devices, and I'm fairly sure that I won't try because of my general laziness, and I'm not curious about trying new things. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Works for me. Absolutely be yourself. Don't play games because you think that they're popular. Play the games that you actually enjoy. That if you don't enjoy playing some game and you find it like that it makes you frustrated or angry, just stop, change the game, and don't think like so many people right now are looking what the popular streamers are playing and they jump on the bandwagon. But I think that the most thing that why people like to watch you is because you're enjoying yourself. So be genuine, be honest, and just have fun. Hard. Yeah, for me, I only play games that I actually enjoy. I don't think because I don't think that I will never ever get good income from streaming. So I only do it out of fun. I'm not looking at my statics. I'm not looking how many people. Like I do not even give like when I play from my TV, I do not see how many people are watching me, and I don't care. So that's why I think that I have able to keep my sanity because like the numbers vary. So if you are only focused on growing, it might be really hard for you on mental level. But for me, it has been really easy. The only thing is that sometimes something happens on my own personal life that affects me so that I do not want to play anything. And then it's difficult to stream when you personally feel that you are not like enthusiastic about it or something like that. So that's it, yeah. Like not care about the numbers, just play the games that I enjoy and having fun and just interacting with the people. I love chatting. So whenever people come to say hello, I'm really curious about usually them, and then it's just fun to hear what they're playing. Are they playing the game that I'm playing, or where they're from and so on. So just chatting with people. It's a social platform, so that is something that really keeps me going. I love it because it's like people are really kind and helpful, and really like people rating your stream, you rating other people, you like just this kind of like sharing is caring mentality is really what makes me happy. And then there is no negativity. I haven't like no one hasn't come to tell me like that you're like no negativity at all, like no rude words, no something that you don't know how to play or things like that. I have only experienced positivity, so those are the things that I really appreciate in this community.
Hey, the name's Dream, and I'm from a lovely place they call Australia, NSW State. And I'm 29 years old, civil construction worker. And in my downtime, I love to play games. I've been playing games since the Super Nintendo, but nowadays I play on the PC and PS4. And my range of games I play are vast. These include RTS, RPG, horrors, shooters, and fighting. My main games are Days RP, Dawn of War 40K, and your occasional horror, and a Call of Duty on console. So how long have I been streaming for? About a year now. I found that trying to get that average viewer rate on Twitch was hard, and also the learning curve on PC was insanely hard for me. To be honest, my own advice. I've been doing this journey all by myself, with my own self-motivation. I have learned a great deal about myself. I realized I can be a decent content creator, and I learned that people actually enjoy my company and self-being, and that I can connect with so many cool people in this world and create new friendships. I started on PS4 streaming with my crappy camera. I have not tried other devices, but I'll give YouTube a go with live streaming. My best advice to give someone just starting out is to keep going. Don't give up that momentum. Keep grinding, and you will come out on top no matter how small or big streamer you are. I have fun every time I'm on games and streaming. It gives me great joy to talk to everyone and anyone. Every day, I think about creating new things to stream, new games, or genres. I think about new characters to play on my roleplay games. It just drives me more and more to create and give back to the community. I do it all for the people that follow me. The one thing I love is meeting people from God knows where and instantly creating a friendship with them. Thank you, Dream. Dream's Twitch is Dreamonfkr. I have been streaming since April 19th, 2019, 1 year and 10 months. The biggest challenge I had at the beginning was getting over my self-made expectation of how quickly my audience will grow, leading to a lot of self-imposed discouragement. My friend Tim said, "Stop chasing the followers you haven't won, celebrate the ones you have, and more will come." I have learned that I have to be willing to accept failure, and that I am not the same as other streamers out there. I'm just Doc. I'm gonna stumble. But I am also gonna shine in ways other streamers may not. No matter what I do, I need to do it to make me happy as well as to make my fans happy. And at the end of the day, I've learned that failure is acceptable, but quitting is not. I started with my Xbox One native Twitch app, a laptop, and my smartphone. Since I've started, I have become a whiz kid streaming on my PC and can even stream my Xbox to my PC to avoid needing a capture card. Do not judge your success by numbers. When you start out, it's going to be hard to get followers, viewers, subscribers, etc. Just keep on that grind and do what you love for the people who want to be there to watch it. Also, do not be ashamed to take breaks or to prioritize self-care over the stream. Always give yourself time to be you and take care of yourself. I've been having a lot of fun lately. There was a period where I was running Monday to Saturday, and I felt the drain really bad. I decided I couldn't put out quality content if I wasn't taking care of myself, so I dropped the 4-day-a-week to give myself time to rest. I try to post a lot on Instagram, as well as seeing other streamers, cosplayers, and interacting and networking with them. One of my favorite things to do when I end a stream is to set up my Instagram story countdown to the next broadcast. Picking the music, the stickers, and the overall theme just gets me geeked to come online the next night, since I've built up anticipation with my audience. I love the sense of support in this community. I've never been afraid to go to other streamers and ask for help or advice. In turn, I've been fortunate to help other new streamers who are nervous or confused about starting out. With all of us watching each other's backs, I feel safe and protected in this community. Thank you, Doc. You can find Doc on Twitch, and his gamer tag is DocSparks_216. Hey, I'm DjHiggy. I'm an open format DJ from Canada, and I do all sorts of events from bars, nightclubs to weddings. Since the COVID outbreak, I've really had to remodel my business approach and focus on virtual and online events. I've been streaming for 6 months. Putting out constant content and a green screen was my largest struggle. Some advice that I was given was don't expect Twitch to discover you. You have to get out there and meet new people on all streaming platforms. It all starts by supporting your close streamers. One thing I learned about myself is I don't eat when I have a big project on hand. I still use my MacBook Pro 2012. I don't know how it still works. I haven't tried any other formats, but I am saving up for a new streaming computer. Some advice I'd give to someone just starting out is to just be yourself on stream and make sure you engage people that chat with you during. For me, streaming is the fun part. It's programming and graphics that kick my butt sometimes. I love how positivity comes out of the Twitch community. I was really worried about trolls when I started. When I go in front of the camera, I pretend I have an alter ego. I always ask myself, what would Kobe Bryant or DJ Flash do? Thank you, DjHiggy. DjHiggy streams live on Twitch. He is a DJ. Feel free to visit him at DjHiggy, DjHiggy. Well, there you have it. Now you see that there are all sorts of people from all walks of life that stream. So if you're ever interested in doing it, feel free to reach out to any one of us. Also, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and so do our other streamers. I hope you have a great day, and take care.